What's up guys, Wraec is here with another live stream, and today with the new Card Clash event. Definitely have been waiting for this. It is, we can say it like it is basically the first real big event after we have seen the nerfs to Starry Gems, and some people were speculating that the H is gonna make events cheaper. What we see, however, and that is quite an interesting thing, is something we are going to discuss today. Apparently I haven't done Idolmaster, we have to fix that first. I just see that there is the red check-in box there. I don't even know if this Idolmaster is set up, ladies and gentlemen. I have no idea. It seems rather set up, so let's go with a quick click over there to basically solve all of our problems. Looking fine. Okay. So let's check out chat. We got Void there, we got Anarchy, Tiamo is there, Will, Ronnie, and Divak as well. Nice, welcome to the stream. Very, very nice to see you guys here. It's a little bit on short notice. I see some new feature over here. Apparently there is an XP feature. Is that like a YouTube thing? I have not seen that before. It says top fans, with number 1 at this very point being Anarchy, but I assume you get 25 XP per message, and the top 3 currently gets a little crown symbol next to their name. Very interesting. Okay, hadn't seen that before. Very, very cool. So, if you have no idea what I was talking about at the beginning in regards to the H changing some stuff up, they have done a little bit of a diversion strategy, ladies and gentlemen. A little bit of a diversion strategy was going on here. The question in the room was, how is the H going to react? Because, well, with the Starry Gem changes, those event packs over here, they're now expensive. It's no longer that easy. It is no longer as easy to say, well, we have the Starry Gems anyway, because we can just spend a little bit of money on SG Hub and get ourselves a ton of contract Starry for, well, the foreseeable future. Now the thing is, this also plays into the price, so events have overall become more expensive, and instead of just saying, okay, now we have expensive SG, they have decided to say, well, we now have overall more expensive event. The top cap is a little bit higher, and therefore Moonlight Gift, an event that historically costs about 200 USD, well, now has a VIP XP event going up to 20,000 VIP XP, so 400 USD with a ×9 multiplier that we have never seen before. So, in fact, you can earn more loot in this event by spending even more. 400 USD side event, not a major event, so pretty crazy. I don't really like this. We're going to take a look at it today. We're going to check out how much loot you really get for doing so. It is not a very nice strategy, I have to say. It is a strategy I think they've pulled before, instead of just like adjusting prices going ahead and then just like nerfing or buffing the loot. So we're going to see if this continues, if this trend continues of like events offering more loot for higher price, because apparently next week is the Pour Some Journey, and this Brave Magic Kitty might show us their claws, and we might see something truly insane, because if this continues, I wonder if we are going to see a 1000 USD event there. So that could be crazy. We're going to see. So for today we have multiple things to do. First of all, it's 140 to 170 coins. Exactly, it's 140 to 170 coins, and then we have the extra loot right here, because obviously you can get to ×9, and the way this works is you have 1500 points max, which also at the same time, this is more difficult, because awakening a hero is now more expensive, because Starry Gems are more expensive, and Contract Starry, if you convert your Starry Gems into Contract Starry, then the resulting Contract Starry, of course, is more expensive. So it's no longer that easy. Awakening and just carrying you that way to the max points, not that easy to do. So pretty insane. The stuff is now, if you get to 1500 points max, then this gets multiplied by ×9. This brings you to 12,000 points, and then you get the loot worth 12,000 points, so you get 4 origin chests now. Do you have to go for that? Well, the thing is, it is kind of good loot. And it's not that bad. If we check it out, Treasury 6 now has the Grimoire stuff in there. It has a purchase limit of 4. I was first like, okay, let's get to Treasury 6 and then just don't go for the Star Soul materials, and then we just buy all of the Grimoire. And no, it doesn't work that way. So in reality, you need to get to 50 to unlock this, and then to 90 to get this, which you can do by spending 200. So if you just want Grimoire stuff, which many will want, you can just go for 200 USD clear, get yourself, just go for basically the value packages, you go for this. You still need to go get all of those packs, so it's not really a 200 USD clear after all. And then of course, Card Clash also hides a little bit of Starry Gem cost in here, because overall we can buy some extra stuff here, and that is another, how much does this cost? Let's say it's another 600. So 600 ain't cheap. So ain't cheap, we have to buy it anyway, so let's buy it. But there's no stuff that we have to think about, you know? Huh. Okay. We're going to max it. That is going to happen this time. I don't know how to continue like this. Like last week, I didn't max it. I didn't buy the contract story packs, you know? And I was thinking like, it's expensive. Usually I always buy the contract story packs. Every single event to come, I go ahead and check it out. And if it's not like just 40 profit ops or something, I buy them in general. So I don't know. Last time I didn't. Because eventually my contract story is going to run out. And at that point it's going to become real expensive. And I don't know that. Yeah, 1 million gems is crazy. But like it's a little bit difficult. What do you want to do with the 170 coins? It's difficult. So there were certain things that I was thinking about. We can do some Star Soul stuff. I don't really want to do too much there. The thing is, one thing that I thought about was like getting more of those Peacock Feather Cape. Maybe getting like 2 of those, so we have the artifact one time. Because I saw one video, basically Barry made a video. He made a video about this artifact, and this was the only artifact so far. And other than that, I haven't really seen anything. We don't have it. We actually don't have this artifact. We have, where is it? I nearly scrapped those recently. We have those 2. We have 2. We have 2 of those. So we're probably going to go for this. I do have one more level to go. Like, I don't really have anything more to do with Star Souls. So that's what I explained today. Like, the thing is, you can see 31, I have one more level to go here, but it's not really worth doing. Like, it gives me the ability upgrade, sure, but like if we check it out, super close here, and this is a base resource, so it will drop for us. And this is not super close, but if we go for like Reverie boxes, get ourselves a few chests, easy to do. So we don't really have to upgrade it right now. We can wait and we will be fine with it. It is not really impressive, yeah, but I want to check it out, you know. I just want to check it out. Some people say, oh, it's great on IHP. I don't think it's great on anything, to be honest, especially not in PvP. In PvE, maybe if you have a boss without like too much passive damage, okay, cool. Maybe you can do some stuff there. But a lot of stuff is passive damage in the game. Like, for example, the last Void Boss, the Star Expedition Void Boss. The guy that looks like the squid from the Star Expedition. This guy, all of the damage he really deals to you is passive damage. So, like, what would you dodge there? You can't dodge passive damage, so it's useless. And then the other thing, on Bloom, I like one Destiny Trail upgrade. But I'm going to get that. So it's not like we necessarily have to go and have to get Star Soul stuff. But there is an option to do so. So the option and the thing that we could do for Star Souls, and it's like huge gamble, I'll be honest, it's a huge gamble, is to just say, okay, which Star Soul is not enhanced? And then just go for that Star Soul and just get like a few extra, you know? Like, for example, going into Bloom and getting like an extra bit of ability mats, an extra bit of Star Souls. So like having like 2 Star Souls for it, despite us not needing it. It would be a gamble, but it would allow us to instantly, when they enhance the Star Soul, to drop and just say, okay, we enhance it now, we have the materials already ready. But I don't know about this, guys. I don't know about this. I don't know if I want to do this. Like, we are pretty much maxed here. I don't think we need any materials for it. So another option to go for, and that is probably the smarter one, is to just take other materials. It's 32 as I just saw. A cat? Cat can't be upgraded to level 32. That's Spectre. Spectre is not an enhanced star soul. Spectre is a star soul that caps at 24. It's just the Time Bloom and the Tank Tackle one, the Pupil, that is enhanced, that it caps at level 32. And those are all maxed, so that is another thing. And then the Glorious Treasury, I mean, obviously we start off probably with like a little bit of Stellar shards. We're going to go and get like 2 of the Peacock ones so that we have 1 of those artifacts. So it's about 60, I guess. No, it's 20. 20, okay. Discount opportunities here is going to be like another 10. Then we can... I don't really want to go for this. We could go for this, but I don't really see it right now. It's like, it's a thing. That's still another consideration. We can get a little bit here, and then obviously we max out this. And then we just have to see. We just have to see. And the question then is, do we go for Bloom Star Souls? We have like 1 Star Soul of... we have one... Oh yeah, we already have a Bloom Star Soul. Guys, we already have one. We already have one. Is SG Up open back for business? Tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow, price announcement. And let me tell you, a little bit of a spoiler for the 111 people that are here right now. A little bit of a spoiler. Nobody's going to be happy. I'm not going to be happy. You guys are not going to be happy. And I hate that. Because usually when you have like a product, when you have a service, a design there, then you want to make people happy. You want everybody that participates there with it to be happy. You want the people that sell it to be happy. You want the people that buy it to be happy. You want the people that offer services around it to be happy. Everybody should be happy. That is very, very important for business there. Because otherwise you can't sustain. And I don't like that. But I have to make you guys unhappy. I'm very sorry about this. And I'll be unhappy at the same time. Because when you guys are unhappy with the prices, I mean, obviously you're not going to buy the Starry Gems that much. So that's going to be a tough thing. And I'm also going to say we're probably going to drop a nuke on the market. The market right now is a little bit crazy. Because the market, it still looks like before. Like, it still looks basically the same as if all of that stuff that the Age did never happened. Did you guys notice that? Those are still the same prices. It didn't happen much. There's a little bit, the prices went down a little bit, just because not many people sell Starry Gems. Not many people sell Starry Gems. Many people are still waiting, still looking, checking out what's happening, trying to see, okay, and maybe I can give like a pointer there. The difficult stuff here is to assess how much Starry Gems you can get in the future. That is the difficult part. Because what price do I write? Like, obviously I can look at the competition. That is what usually happens for Starry Gem sellers. They look at the competition, they say, okay, what does X sell for them for? What does Y sell them for? And then they just say, okay, I will sell sometimes in between, maybe a little bit cheaper, I don't know, something around that. And this is no longer the case. We have to make our own price right here, and we have to come up with a price that allows us, for the one part, kind of reflects the extra effort we have to take, and on the other part, makes sense in light of the amounts of Starry Gems that will be available. And this will be far less. It will be far less. It will be far less Starry available from us to sell. Our farming capabilities went down quite a lot. I talked with the farmer today, and what we have decided to do, and this will be something that I can already announce, in all likelihood, we will offer smaller amounts. People have asked for this. They've asked for 5k. They have asked for 7.5k. We are going to offer this now. And this sounds like a great service, but the reality will be that you're not going to pay much less for those 5 or 7.5k than you used to do for 20k before. So, yeah, that is the thing. But I thought, okay, this is an opportunity to at least go into that and not have like 20k as the lowest option, because I don't think 20k as the lowest option makes sense anymore. It's too expensive. It's too much money. I have to offer an option that is around 150 to 200 USD to make sense. So that a lot of people can buy it to do some events. Otherwise, it doesn't make sense. So we're going to offer that. It will likely, and that's also something that I want to talk about, it will likely no longer look the same way. The way SGUp works at the moment is you go ahead, you send a message, and then and you open a ticket, and then you say, okay, I want 20,000 Starry Gems, I want 30,000 Starry Gems, I want 50,000 Starry Gems. Doesn't matter. Any amount you want is okay. Will no longer work that way. The way we are probably going to do it is there will be a channel, and the channel will say which amounts we have available. Because we can no longer do it in the way before. Before, if you said I want 50,000 Starry Gems, we transferred it to an account, made this 50,000 for you, sent it to you. Had some extra cost for us because we had to buy senior privilege cards, because you can't send anything without senior privilege card. But we did that. It was cool, no problem. We can no longer do that because we can't just send amounts from different accounts to one main account because we would have to convert it. So that is going to be a problem. Yeah. And I don't know yet. It has problems because, I mean, obviously we have to check which amounts do we have, what do we list, do we list the 5K account, do we wait for it to be 20K so we have occasionally some higher offers, you know, for the people that want some more Starry Gems. All this stuff is going to be something that we have to figure out. It's not going to be that easy. And yeah, the first one, Zox, as you say, the first one who asks for it will get it. That is going to be the way we're going to do it. So you can ask for the amount and then we will get it. So, but we will try to like put up enough amounts. So if possible, we wanna try to get as much Starry Gems out there as possible. But for the last week, there were times when I had to consider that maybe our SG is finite, so that we can't farm anymore. We had to figure out a new strategy to do so. And in the case that we didn't have any more Starry Gems, that would have been a huge problem. We will have Starry Gems. So that much I can say, and this is like a long talk now for the start. We will have Starry Gems for sale. They will be on the market. We will sell them. You can buy them and you can save some money compared to the in-game prices. So that is that much I can promise you, which also means DH still hasn't achieved their goal, which is to destroy the black market, because the black market is far from being destroyed. Because the thing about the black market that DH forgot to understand, market was at prices around 20 USD, which leaves an 80 USD gap to their prices. So we still have a huge room to work with, and even if our processes become more expensive, more work heavy, we can make it work because we can adjust our prices so far up. So DH, as far as I know, wants to destroy the black market. They have said they want to destroy the black market. They said in a message, ladies and gentlemen, and I want you to hear that very, very carefully. They said in a message, they want to do this update knowing that free-to-play and some whales will quit. That is what they said. It's in a private chat, but that is what they said. Knowing that whales quit. And I was shocked by this. Because that is the number one thing you don't want as a company. You don't want whales to quit. Who wants whales to quit? That is crazy talk, ladies and gentlemen. Crazy talk. You don't want your whales to quit. Because if your whales quit, well, who pays the bills? Nobody does. So seeing a company that just says, okay, we have come to the conclusion that our change, our update is going to make whales quit, and we're still going to go ahead with it. That is crazy talk to me. How did you get that intel, Rexy? Spice, basically. I mean, somebody sends me a screenshot and says, look at that, they're crazy. And I say, okay, yeah. I obviously won't say any names. If you send me a screenshot of such things in private, then it's private. I don't show the screenshot. I know that I have it. Anybody could have sent it that is in this chat, so you guys don't know who it is. And I have this info, and I was, I couldn't do much. Other than me noticing that the age is crazy, I couldn't do much with that info. So yeah, it was interesting. I was absolutely brain dead. I don't know. So, that was all for SG Hub. Oh, and one more thing. One more thing before we get into actually playing the game. Do you have hammers now? No, I rerolled. I rerolled SSM. We actually got a cool roll. Like skill damage, holy damage, body protection, giant killer, pure flow. People ask me, Wraec, is that the god roll? It isn't. I don't know about body protection anymore if I necessarily need it. It's a cool stat. It's a very cool stat. Holy damage is not optimal. Skill damage is pretty cool. But I wanted burn immunity. And I don't have burn immunity, which is not nice. But we can use this in PvP too. So that's nice. It's a very good roll. It's a very good roll. It is good enough to actually destroy Void Campaign. So this would absolutely wreck Void Campaign. No question about it. That's CC immune, that's everything. That has 10,000 stats. That is even here with flag and attack. Goes to over 500 skill damage. So that is absolutely crazy. Yeah. That's big damage. That's really big damage. Body protection can be good. Like, it depends on what you use it for. On IHP, for example, we have body protection for this. So she can, if the dead hero is an enemy, additionally increase self-attack by 25%, and she can also buff her all damage reduction by 20%. So this gives us super quick cap, all damage reduction, and super huge attack boosts. So like that stuff works as well. The last thing that I want to say, there was a video, and I want to address this one time in a live stream or video here myself. There was a video by one creator who had some very interesting claims. The first claim was that he somehow was of the opinion that Starry Gem sellers commit tax fraud every single time they do this. I don't know where this weird thought comes from, or where this assumption comes from, or if there is any kind of truth connected to this, because I'm pretty sure that this very creator has no access to any singular seller where he knows that this special thing is the case. So I think this is an absolutely baseless accusation towards the sellers. From SG Hub, which is a big selling platform, I can say SG Hub is a company. SG Hub is a company. It is a registered company, actually in the European Union, not in Germany, in the European Union, pays taxes on every single transfer that is done on SG Hub. There are taxes paid for selling Starry Gems, which is absolutely legal. Because the law doesn't care whether you break the terms of service you have with the company when you do such a transaction. It is completely irrelevant. What the law does care for, in fact, is you sold something for money, so now we want taxes. So we pay taxes. It is okay. It works. It is legal. We have a legal company that pays taxes. Isn't that crazy? With everything. I don't wanna commit tax fraud or anything. I don't want to be connected to such things. That would be so stupid. Like, I have a job. I have this YouTube. I'm a public figure in that sense. Obviously, I don't want to commit a crime. I can't sleep well with crime things. So I don't want to do that. So we have a legal thing going. Texas. Yeah, I say Texas, right? Like the state. Yeah, it's a little bit stupid. But that is the thing. So that was an accusation that was made, not specifically towards SG Hub, but it was mentioned like in a very weird way, said that they were comparable to drug dealers because they make people addicted. Ladies and gentlemen, this game has pop-up packs. It has pop-up packs. This game has blinky countdowns. This game has thresholds that you cannot overcome. This game has a lot of predatory mechanics. I don't think SG Hub, if you check the Discord server, has predatory mechanics. There are no predatory mechanics. That's a bloody Discord server. We have a fixed price list that changed exactly one time. So, tough comparison. Tough comparison made if you play a gacha game and are creator for that. So, I don't know. And lastly, what was the last thing? Oh yeah, gambling. Oh, this gambling take, that was so stupid. That was such a retarded take. Sorry for the word. That was so stupid. So basically the thing, the idea of this creator was that black market is gambling because it allows you to get money from idle heroes. And that is why DH has to destroy the black market. The idea itself that gambling could be in idle heroes and could be a problem is not dumb. That is not a dumb thing in general. Because the way gambling works, and I have to tell this from the German perspective now. Gambling means you basically put money into something, start an RNG event, and get money out of it. So the take is you go into the Soul Temple, you select your hero, and whichever copy you get, let's say a Vespara, you click on Awaken, you get a random roll. This has a value, and you can sell this for Starry Gems. And the idea of this creator, by the way, nice copy, was that the fact alone that you can resell the Starry Gems is what makes this gambling. This is not true. On DH side, the biggest problem and the thing that really would let this fall under the gambling paragraph is alone the function to transfer it. So considering that DH put you in the position where you can sell such copies, by the way, fully intentional. I posted an advertisement clip on the Discord server that shows that DH designed the black market function or the auction house function with the idea of promoting that you could make money with idle heroes. That is a thing. Oh, and Oreo Cookies just says Reverie case isn't gambling. The difference in Germany is that as long as you put money in and you can't get money out of it, it is considered fake gambling because you can't win. It is only considered gambling if you can get money out of it. So the getting money out of it part is very, very essential. But that isn't based on the black market. The black market, first of all, is very much so thrown together here. It consists, of course, of sole people, of single people selling Starry Gems. For example, saying like, I summoned a hero, now I want to sell this copy, or I want to sell the Starry Gems from selling this copy. This is one part of it. And then there are big sellers. I never do an awakening for SG Hub and selling the Starry Gems from that. It doesn't happen. I either sell them for myself or something else. If DH really did this update to combat gambling, it would be ineffective because it didn't change anything. I can still go ahead and sell the copy that I just got. I can still sell this Vespera copy. I could go on the market right now, list this copy, sell it, and sell these Starry Gems to Zox in chat. Let's say that. I could sell them to Zox. I could tell Zox, I want 5 USD for those Starry Gems. Zox could say, okay, and take it. And then it would be gambling. So this there was no measure in this update that made it effective to stop gambling. Effective measures to stop the gambling definition from working for this would have been to deactivate Starry Gem gifting, which would have been a much deeper cut into the Idle Heroes economy. DH never aimed to stop this gambling definition with this update. It is true that it could be an issue for DH games. It is, however, not addressed with this update. So these are two completely different issues which this creator failed to actually notice. So you have to see a solution to the issue with the change that DH made. And as there is none, it is ineffective. It doesn't address it. DH never claimed it wants to address gambling. Furthermore, DH was never investigated for gambling. So it doesn't care. They don't care. Neither do we, if we are honest. So that is all for this. I don't want to get more into this topic. I don't want to discuss this topic necessarily anymore. DH has pretty clearly stated at this very point that they're not planning to go back on this update. We're going to see what this means. For now, we're going to go into this overpriced event and going to check this out. So, starting off with this event. it's 20,000 VIP XP. To max this, we are going to get 3,000 Pink Starry. Oh my god, who doesn't like Pink Starry? Great. I absolutely regretted one thing. During anniversary, we maxed out precious pages. This isn't going to reset within the next 10 days. So, or is going to reset within the next 10 days, but not within this week. So this is a big problem actually, as we can't really go for it. There would have been the option to go for Treasure Train. We can still go for Treasure Train because my Treasure Train resets and I didn't buy it. I don't know. I don't know what we do. So first thing that we want to do anyway is we have to buy those Starry Gem packages. We don't get around that. We have 500,000 contract Starry here, happily. July IH7 Aku. Yes, there is a new code. For Mr. Aku. And I don't know. I don't know who Aku bribed to get this. Oh wait. Now it works. Still doesn't work. I have invisible... Did I miscopy it? I have invisible empty spaces, so sometimes it's difficult. Okay, I will do this later. I can't really do this in this emulator because I don't get like a keyboard, you know? Bah, very, very annoying. I don't know why Aku got a key. I'm very jealous. I got one key. And it was from lovely Chen, the best community man that Idleros ever had. The guy I actually talked to quite a lot, and apparently, as far as I was told, he left the company at the age. So yeah, that's the thing. Pretty cool that Aku does seem to get codes now. He got one during anniversary too. So great to see that DH notices him, because Aku has been doing pretty great work, has been doing pretty great videos, and I think I mean, he does Russian videos. I think if he did English videos, they would be a little bit more famous, and people would watch him because he has pretty good topics. He has early information. He has data mined information. All of that. There's many things that come from Aku. By the way, also the little bit of we showed an infographic for the enable stuff, also from Aku. Great guy, definitely pretty cool. Okay, we then need a value pack. And usually my luck sucks and we need a second one. That's usually the case. Usually my luck sucks and we need a second one. So, this year, however, I'm going to avoid maxing this. If we don't have to, I don't need to. Oh, wait, we need the contract story here. Contract story, ladies and gentlemen. Should have gotten that before, doesn't matter. There is... Is there again, like, stuff in here? I thought for a second they gave us precious pages here. Oh, that would have been nice. We got this. Do we go for monster? I don't know, guys. I don't know. Do we go for monster? I mean, we have to go for something. Other option is the Flores Picnic. And thank you, DH Games. Thank you. You went ahead and updated the limit to 4. It's no longer 2. Same creator as before, by the way, said the events are going to get cheaper. Now went to limit 4. Aku should at least add subtitles for his video. I mean, sometimes they are automatically added, Jar. You can auto-translate them. I watched some of his videos. You can just go to the subtitles, and then you can say, you can click on auto-translate. And then it will auto-translate and add the subtitles for you. So you have them already. And soon, I think, maybe also he's going to get the automatic language translation. For some of my videos, I have this, that they add like the AI voices, which I don't like. I think they should add a voice model for the creator, so it sounds like me, for example. But they have this, and then you can watch it too, and then you can at least enjoy the info and all of the well-researched stuff he has in there. So Monster, I think it's Monster. I think Monster is the only thing that really makes sense. Is this bad? No, it's not too bad. Contract story in here, 10 boxes, could get 7,000, so it's not too bad. It's a good pack, actually. But I mean, like, a monster is more fun. Okay, let's go Monster 1 and Monster 2, and then we can go Card Clash. And Card Clash, we now have 300. Wait, do we have collected? Okay, Lex is online. We can bash him in the video. 100 enchanted cards. Mysterious artifact selection chest, by the way, with stuff or without stuff. I have... oh, this is the crazy one from Anniversary. This one has like origin artifacts in it. Fairyland Folktale. And then we have this one. Oh, this is the new one. Look. This is with Peacock Feather Cape. Nice. Nice, nice. With Peacock Feather Cape. Typically get 3k SNG from these boxes. They aren't bad. They aren't bad. And they were bad for me. They never really liked me. I don't know. They were quite hateful. So last time we have to challenge and we have to get stage 20. Last time didn't work out. The problem is also every time we do this, I'm stupid. I'm stupid and we do it on a Friday where we still have the entire week. And then I end up on like level 22. Yeah. I want to get the new arty. Yeah. So let's smash this because I don't want to do Card Clash of Illusion on stream again. It's horrible. And this like crazy, this is not one click. Yeah, we are here again. We are here again. Look at that. If I now wait, we don't need another pack. I don't think so. It's 18. 18. We still have to get to 18, 19, 20. We can wait though. I mean, we don't need to get this now, do we? Oh, we have spent 300 though. Let's just get it, I don't mind. We didn't have to do this now. So now we have 20. Still not cleared, we still don't have the last one. It's because we didn't have the loot from the week. You know, we get 5 times cards still. So I shouldn't do this on such days. But it doesn't matter. Okay. Obviously we have the point multiplier activated here. So the consume enchanted card stuff probably also isn't refreshed, which is a little bit horrible. We have the 400, so the Moonline gift here is maxed, which means we got like the ×6. We got this already. We have another origin artifact box, and we get half core chest for whatever reason. I mean, it isn't like it does anything for me. It is quite bad, but okay. Million starry gems, some puppets. I like that. Pretty cool. The Luxury Cloud Island chest. I used this recently. And basically half a Transcendence hero, which I still find is kind of funny. Time for Awakening. Yeah, the question is how much do we need to do? I still think like the display they do in Starlight Melody is pretty bad. It should show base points. It should show base points. We did 2 Awakenings, obviously. So yeah. This is now ×9. So it has to be 12,000. So you have to do some Awakenings. I mean, we can't really change it, can we? We have to do some Awakenings. Which ones do we do? We can do some Melissa. That's pretty good. That's pretty good Awakening stuff. Awakening item selection. Oh wait, we can do those. Those are free. Awakening item selection. Yeah. I'm considering if we just restart. Shall we restart before we do this? I think we restart before we do this. We do be right back. Wait, I will restart. It's sometimes better, guys. It's sometimes better. Because this game, I don't know, for whatever reason, often doesn't refresh. But we got a good amount of viewers for this time. Like for typical Friday stream, that I also started with talking like a lot of stuff about other topics. For a considerable amount of time. Pretty good amount of people here. Very nice. So we're already back, ladies and gentlemen. But that is wrong. Why is this so wrong? Isn't there a button to make this? Still not an expert, so this should be better. Wait, this is still bad. How is this still bad? Shouldn't it be good? Why does this no longer fit in there? Oh wait, we have to push it up. That is horrible. Okay, is this good now? Looks alright. Okay. I don't know. It was wrong. It was wrongly sized when I logged in. And it was wrongly sized now. I don't know why. Okay. How many points do we have now? Let's check again. Look at that. It gave us 4,000 points immediately. Huh? Oh no, wait, no? How do we have over 12,000 points? How do we have over 12,000 points? Shouldn't we not be able to go over 12,000 points? Isn't that like because the basic point limit is like 15,000? Wait, times 9? Oh wait, 13,500 is the maximum. I'm stupid. 13,500 is the maximum. So we can go further. Which we should for this. So 9 times... Bloody hell. It's times 9, not times 8. I calculated with times 8, it's 13,500. So we still have to go ahead and do a little bit more. Yeah. Okay, some awakenings. Some awakenings, guys. Because they are free anyway. That's a good thing. Like, honestly, right now, I think this is good. Because we have 81 now. I think some of those are from Awakening event. But we have 81 of those. So we can probably pretty reasonably do those awakenings. Get a few Melissa. We will get SSS Melissa right now. And then we will be bribed by DH Games. And then I will say, DH Games is a very good company and they make the Starry Gems more expensive to make event packs cheaper. And I'm very happy that they did this update, because now they can go ahead and they can make the packs cheaper for everyone. I love DH Games. Good company. I have to be salty a little bit. Let's be real. I'm like bribed from the other side, you could say. So, so that's the thing. But it's okay. It's okay. We will be salty to a considerable degree. And hopefully it will be reasonably funny. Ah, yeah. So it's okay. It's okay. Gaslighting level 100. They didn't pay me well enough. I get good views. They have to give me some money. Which gacha company doesn't pay their creators? It's horrible. So, I mean, like, I honestly, like, that's also a thing. I think, like, from my video history, I can never work with DH Games. Like, that's another thing. So now if I think about it. Like, even if they came around now and said, oh, Wraec, or we need creator or something, they could never go to me. Like, some of the stuff I did is crazy work. I did some videos, and do you remember the one video that I made about farmers? I put, like, American History X, where they hit this the head of the one guy on the curb. I put this on the thumbnail and wrote DH Games on it. Like, they can't write, they work together with me. It's like, it's crazy. No chance. Teddy, welcome. Hope you have a good time, mate. We're doing some awakenings. Basically free awakenings with the awakening item. With this one. And just progressing a little bit. I have 10 B- awakenings. That's pretty crazy. So yeah, I don't mind. Like, for Idle Heroes, it's really different. For Idle Heroes, it's really just a game where I just want to make videos. I just want to do it. I like that we had the SG Hub stuff. I like that we had some more stuff. Ideally, if I continue, we either get back to doing some SG Hub stuff or we get to some collab. But I just like doing Idle Heroes videos. It's a great community. It's just like fun, and I kind of. Today, I was a bit manipulative. I posted like a survey in the Discord and said, hey guys, do we want to make an Idle Heroes event video or do we want to test a new character in AFK Journey? And all the people were like, no, do the Idle Heroes stuff. Now, I honestly, I knew I should do the AFK Journey review, but I wanted to do the Idle Heroes event stuff. So that's the thing. Nah, don't worry about it, mate. You won't be banned. They will ban farmers. That's what they said. They will ban farmers. They don't ban players. They only ban players on accident. That can happen. Sometimes they ban players on accident. I saw one case of this. They accidentally thought he's like a farmer, and then they don't tell you why they ban you. That's crazy stuff. But if you're just like, if you have an account and you just play it and it's just like a normal account, they don't care. They really don't. So don't worry. Event worth it. It has the Grimoire stuff in there, which is pretty good. For me personally, not that good. Like really not that good. It's okay, but it's not that crazy. You said you couldn't live, which only content create. What about now? I don't really know what you want to say with this. 6 months ago. We had the discussion about AFK Journey and Idle Heroes about a year ago. That was a year, actually, by now. The release of AFK Journey was April 2024. And around that time, it was difficult for me to do Idle Heroes, because what I wanted to do at that time was I wanted to get Idle Heroes to give me a contract. And they didn't get into negotiations with me. At that time, Chen said there was an option we could do this, and he had to talk to this Jonas guy, which is the new community manager, and that guy just didn't reply. So he was lazy or something. And he didn't reply, so therefore this never really happened. And at that point, also Idle Heroes went from the main channel to secondary channel, because I wanted to do AFK Journey on the main channel, because what they did was they gave me a contract. So that was the easy thing. It was mostly a financial decision. The contract overall for AFK Journey has paid out fairly well. Though I have to say, at the current point, I'm not super excited about AFK Journey. It has some problems that I'm not too sure they will address swiftly enough. And it isn't that well solidified. It doesn't have players in there that played for 6 years, so players quit fairly quickly, which they don't necessarily do on Idle Heroes. It's a big decision for them if they go ahead with that. Thus, it's actually... I wouldn't necessarily mind changing my main channel to another game. Oh, Philippians. Philippians said, I think he meant... to ask whether or not you could finance your life with content creation. Yes, but not comfortably. So it would work. But like, let's say, both YouTubes together with the current view amounts 1,500 in a month. Before taxes. So yeah, could you live from that? Yes. Would it be comfortable? Definitely not. So at least not for Germany. For another country maybe. If we put like the shares I got on SGUp and other companies in there, yes, yeah, of course, and comfortably so. So it wouldn't be much of a problem. Cisco open cases on main channel, let's go. I don't know, nah, I don't think so. Not Cisco. I can't confirm that secure, and they might be higher. So 50 was like the initial thought. We might go for something else. We actually haven't yet decided, if I'm honest. Oh, they said limit has been reached for this session. That is cool. A little bit of a notification there. I wouldn't mind replacing like Destiny. Oh, AFK Journey. I thought about showing this Destiny game. They made like, which is, I mean, it is for the Destiny people. It is rather insane, because basically Bungie, the developer of Destiny, decided they want to go the Diablo Immortal road. So I thought like, okay, it's crazy. Because like Diablo Immortal wasn't necessarily taken on very well. People didn't super much so like it. But they want to put the Destiny IP on a gacha game. And I thought like, that's at least worth checking out. Like doing a few videos, you know. That is something that I wanted to check out. And I don't know. Like, I don't really have another contract lined up. I'm now in the position where I would say, okay, I don't really mind letting go of the AFK Journey contract and letting go of the money that is associated with it. It is nice, actually, because it's a fixed amount every single month and doesn't necessarily depend too much on the views. But I would like to do some other stuff, like saying, okay, checking out this one game and checking out another game. I don't mind switching around a little bit if people want to watch it. It's cool. You can buy Grimoire for 6 or 7. Yeah, I saw this. Let's check this out first. So this is now maxed. We actually get 4 origin chests, which is cool. Mysterious artifacts. Ooh. Oh, We could also go Peacock Feather Cape Mysterious Artifact Selection Chest. So they didn't cheap out here, ladies and gentlemen. They didn't cheap out. Peacock Feather Cape Mysterious Artifact Selection Chest or Origin Artifact Selection Chest. I tend to say Origin. What do you guys say? Chat, what do you guys say? Origin or Mysterious Artifact with a Peacock thing? We have Peacock, I think we already have one max. So we have one deific one, if we want to. If we want to, we have a deific one already. Question is if we want another. Yeah, for Origin or for Feather, necessary, exactly. Question is, what do we do? What are you guys' opinion? 2-2? Nah, not 2-2. Not 2-2. Peacock deific is already in the back. So even if we don't take that, ladies and gentlemen, if we don't take that, we have 2 here, and we already have 2 here. So we have 4 peacocks, and what we also have, and this is already prepared, we have 4 exotic shields, origin artifacts. So we can make Peacock deific right now without taking anything. Most people say origin. I feel like agreeing. Because from all I've seen from Peacock, it didn't convince me. It didn't convince me, guys. Sub-only chat? Always sub-only chat. The thing about sub-only chat, by the way, is an interesting thing. I would never do something else. Because everybody just clicks the bloody subscription button when they see it's sub-only chat and they want to say something. I doubt there are many people that say, oh, I'm never going to write something in chat when it's sub-only chat. They just click the subscribe button. If you are one of those persons that doesn't want to write in chat because of sub-only chat, you can convince me differently by sending a message in chat. Oh, just kidding. Just kidding. So yeah, now I just... the idea of the streams initially was also to convert non-subscribers to subscribers. Because you need subscribers. If you are a gacha YouTuber, you need subscribers. And get better offers then. So I wanted to get like as many people to subscribe to the channel. And what I noticed was when I did the first live stream, I think I got 300 subscribers. So that's the thing. You just want subs? Yes. Yes, Crimson. Yes. Exactly. Okay, so we have the big claim button now. What is this? Transcendent Selection Chest? Ooh. Without Vespera. Wait, I have never even noticed cause I subbed before even watching you at all. Okay, that's crazy work. That's crazy. Try Mobile Legend Adventure. Haven't seen that yet. I have to say, I'm particularly bad because I never really watch for this. I never really check out other gacha games. I'm not too aware of this. I only know the Destiny one. Because it's of course a controversy, obviously. So I knew about this, but I don't know about other stuff. I know about one other game I was interested about, but I don't think they wanted me. I don't know. What was it called? NTE Global. That looked pretty cool, but I think I'll be honest, I think the only thing that really caught my attention on this was that you could drive around in a car. And I thought, car gacha? That's cool. Like, I thought, because it reminded me of this old Facebook game I used to play, which was Cartown. I was actually ranked in the top 5 worldwide or something on Cartown back then. Just playing it all the time. I had crazy luck there also from the daily pulls. And there you had car gacha. And car gacha was pretty cool. Worked fairly well. So now before we get into anything, we have the big claim all button for all the loot here. This is the biggest loot pull we have ever done from Starlight Melody. Because this times 9 loot never existed. So the question really for me is, how much Stellar, how much Spiritual Essence are we going to get? So let's press the button. Drück den Knopf, he says. Yes, we're going to press it. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. There we have it. 3.7 million Stellar, which isn't too bad. What is really, really insane though, 1.2 million Spiritual Essence is essentially enough for a T5. for level 120 T5. So this is for the next Transcendence Hero our way to actually absolutely get him to D5. So this is the best source of spiritual essence actually. Cartown, but it was discontinued, wasn't it, Kyle? It was discontinued, I think, a while ago. A long while ago. At some point they just said, okay, we are not going to continue this. And I always played it on Facebook. That's such a big garage. They had the Top Gear collab. Oh, that was so crazy. The Top Gear collab. With like, oh, what's the name of the car? This Jeep that we tried to destroy and they never managed to destroy. That was crazy. Ton of copies here as well. Like, the good thing about this is, like, not the Transcendence copy selection chest, but you get like 67 of those. That's just like 67. Imagine you do this on a new account. You just like go on a new account. This is like my level 10 account or something. And you do this event. You have all the Transcendence copies you ever need. You have everything. Like, look at this. You have everything. You can build any single Transcendence hero. That's pretty crazy. So yeah, cool. Cool. How does XP work on the stream? I reckon I'm not 100% sure. I'm actually even less sure. Wait, okay. It says okay, if you send messages in live chat, you get XP. The top 3 get the special badges. Zox is at the moment number 1. Super chats and super sticker also get progress. So actually, this is prone to whaling. You can whale away Zox number 1. Okay, that is crazy. It's probably really broken. It's probably really broke. You can spend and just like Zox just instantly drops to number 2. That is crazy work. Okay, I didn't know this. 3700. We don't need the Master Toolbox. Yeah, the Toyota Hilux. Oh, that was so crazy on Top Gear. They dropped that thing. They put that on a building and destroyed the building, and still this bloody car wasn't broken. So, oh, pretty insane. That is such a top episode. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Okay, where are my bloody how are they called? I want to see my Master Toolboxes. They made chat pay to win. The only way Gacha YouTuber chat should be. Even my chat is pay to win. That is such a madness, guys. That is such a madness. Where are my bloody boxes? I can't find them. I'm blind. That is so crazy. I need number 1. At one point somebody's going to spend $5 and you guys are never going to catch up. It's just going to be the reality. I'm not going to mute anybody. I don't need to mute anybody. I really can't find those. Oh, I don't care. Okay. Let's go and get some loot now from Glorious Treasury. So, what we want to do... I don't really want to reroll star spawns. So we're just going to go for probably some Stellar, I reckon. So this is 5 million Stellar. Just right there for 20. 5 million Stellar. Then we have Treasury 2. And we have this one. So we're going to use the discount opportunities here. Just going to get like any sublimation materials. This is open in 10. So I actually want to go ahead and I just want to get one of those. Because I want to keep the chest. You know, the crazy chest. The one with origin and everything else combined. So I want to keep that. Now we have 4 and 5 open. Which means we're probably going to go for 5. And we're going to get a little bit more of the orange material. And now we are in 6. And 6 is the crazy work. So, because some people ask this. This is useless for me. If you got some pages, this is useless. This one is not that useless. Actually pretty cool. But the problem is, we can't really do much with that anymore. What the hell? Look at that. $50 chest here. Even with scissors in there. They don't even put scissors in like normal chest. Crazy. It's not too bad. The problem is, if you want to really make use of that. Wait, where is this even? You go into Primal Grimoire, you go into Grimoire Enabling Chapter. And then you forget where to go. Grimoire Infusion. And then you click on the hero. And then you go to the cultivation interface. And then you notice that you really can't do a whole lot. Because what I can do is I can go for one more upgrade here. This is cool. I want to do this. It's pretty cool. But we are going to get this for free. Because we are at 8,600 something from the materials there. And we drop this from Void Campaign. So as soon as this is like full, when this hits 10,000, we're going to get this upgrade. And this upgrade, this next one, is the last available at the moment. We're dropping it slowly. You can see rather slow. Same pace as like Ethereal Soul. A little bit faster than X-Stone actually. So, yeah. Why don't AFKJ accounts look so shiny? Yeah, the thing is you have 5,000 different power mechanics here and you can really go in depth. Like it's way more deep than AFK Journey. But you can't explain that to like an AFK Journey thing. It has its own appeal, definitely. So yeah. You can do it multiple times for a hero. Yeah, but the next abilities aren't unlocked. The first abilities are unlocked, the next ones aren't. So right now this would only grant us the enhanced ones for E1. So only for this here. You know, see? This is Grimoire Infusion Tier 1, this is upgraded. It would only enhance those. What I want to enhance is like E3, I want to enhance E5, and I don't want to do it on every single hero. I don't care to do this on like an SQH. So we are not going to wail for this. We are going to wail for this when we can do E3. E3 is going to be good on LFA. E5 is going to be good on LFA, the enhanced one. There it's going to be worth really going for. But before that, no chance. So the only thing that we want to buy at the moment is Grimoire Essence. So we want to buy 4 Grimoire Essence at the moment. This is the only thing that we want to do. Grimoire Essence 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, plus 4% attack, but it's nothing in comparison to what we get from the Grimoire Essence. So now Treasury 7 isn't unlocked. We sadly can't buy any more, so this is going to be a little bit stupid. We don't really have to go for that. We can buy one more here, and now the question is really what we're going to do with that. We can in theory just say, okay, we max out now our materials for Star Soul. I'm not too sure if we're actually going to go ahead and shall do this. Look how we had 125 here. Yeah, confirm claiming. This chest doesn't even have scissors. The one from the 50 USD pack has. I think we just don't max this. Because I don't know if we're going to do it. Treasury 7, the last one. Treasury 7 is Star Soul. Usually good, but we have our Star Souls max, so we have to see. Get one Spectre. Why? We have basically everything maxed. We could only go ahead max one ability, and it isn't worth it. So the smart thing would be to probably go for Bloom ability materials. Get like another Bloom Star Soul and hope the H enhances it. We could go extra Spectre, but I'm worried. You know, as my theory is, they combined Star Souls. So what they did was, they said, okay, let's combine Pupil and Spectre. So Pupil and Spectre are now combined. If you want to upgrade Pupil, you need some materials from Spectre. And then next one, they said, okay, let's combine Plume and Nova. So now you can enhance Plume with some up materials from Nova. But I'm not sure that they are going to go ahead and say, okay, next up we're going to combine Spectre and Nova. I'm not sure if they're going to do that, or if they're going to say, okay, we are going to keep them as pairs. And that the next pair is going to be Bloom plus whatever Star Soul they're going to release next. Which is, yeah, difficult. I would like to think so, but there is not really info on it. So it's difficult. So predicting that and getting the materials up front is difficult. Let's say it like it is, it's difficult. Not getting those materials is also a little bit stupid. So I don't know what to do yet. Go Plume and Spectre. I mean, ideally I would be over-prepared for Spectre involvement. So if they ever want to enhance Spectre even further, that I am like in position to do so. And like get everything ready. But I don't know, guys, you know. It's difficult. Maybe a little bit of a stop here. We're going to do some monster materials. Monster, by the way, max orange, max red ones are what we're looking for.
If we happen to enhance the pink one, we can also enhance the monster a little bit further. So that is also possible. So let's go with that. Let's see if we can get that. Last time, when I opened those, I didn't want to make a video. I got a triple max red one. So 3 times full max one for red. For one of the red treasures of the monster. Really crazy. We only get progress from red, orange, and pink. So all those greens and purples, all of those are useless. Not even all reds are good, I think. This one, of course, if we max it, is pretty good. Monster upgrade is a scam? Yeah, but we had to wait for something. And we needed something to wait. We didn't have anything, so we waited for monster. This is super expensive. It's crazy, actually. This is crazy expensive. So we need to get even more lucky. Oh, full orange one. Let's go. Full red one as well. Nice. We take it. This is another pink one. This is not even for monster series. Bloody hell. But 2 full ones, a full orange one in there. Very, very good. Very good, actually. Let's get full pink one. And let's get another full orange one, please. I need those. Those are crazy rare. Ooh, let's go, full pink one. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully this is next star upgrade, because then we can enhance him actually further. That would be pretty sweet. Let's get another full pink one to make sure. Let's go, come on. Come on, come on, pink, pink, pink. I take orange, orange, orange too. Come on. Second to last. Last one. Ah. Okay, let's see the upgrade. Okay, we got level upgrade. Ooh! 4 star. 4 star. That means we can enhance him further if we have the materials. I don't know if we have the materials. We have to check. Oh, we have material chest. We can do it. We can do it. We can do it. We can enhance this and we can enhance Phoenix. Phoenix level. Phoenix main level can be enhanced. Let's go. Let's actually do that. Monster. Then let's check the orange first. Check the orange. The orange is rune enhancement. Wait, which one is it? This one. This one. This is speed. This is speed. Ooh, this was the speed one, guys. Speed one. 278 at the moment. Let's upgrade. 280. 318. 318. Plus 30 speed. So permanent plus 30 speed we got from this. That is pretty good. Permanent plus 270. Wait, permanent plus 40 speed. That's good. Permanent plus 40. That's really good, actually. I take that. I take that. Okay, level up here. We need ethereal soul materials. We need how much? 2,000? What is this? Oh, it's nearly 3,000. 2,800. About 2,800 we would need. Chest. So this is about 7 of those boxes. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This was too much. Not primary, more monster. Upgrade. Phoenix enhanced, level 300. Let's level up. Still takes a bit. I mean, it's still super cheap here. Okay, level 300 Phoenix. Deals 4 damage against 4 million enemies, very important. And burns them, dealing extra damage for 3 rounds. Also restores 4 HP. Very good. To 11 million allies. And there we have it. Increase allies 96% bonus damage against burning targets. 96%. This is the big one. And we got new upgrade. When monster release skills, additionally grants all allied heroes a shield equal to 30% of max HP. So big shield. Big shield. This one, by the way, I reported this one. This is the one where we made a video about crit creep. About too much crit on heroes. Video, by the way, that you definitely should check out, especially if you are a beginner. Lets you get a little bit into the headspace of idle heroes. And then I reported this, and somehow they didn't understand it. They didn't understand it. They say, "Oh yeah, we don't want to change the RNG. It's RNG. We don't want to change the RNG." And I was like, the problem isn't that. The problem is we get too much crit. There's too much. We need less crit. Make it holy damage or something, and we're cool." So yeah, we're still experimenting with that. It's a little bit annoying. But yeah. So that is the thing. Pretty cool that we got the upgrade there. Actually, do we have like guild altar? Sadly not. In 7 hours. We could have seen how much we can destroy this. Okay, let's check out. By the way, I don't know if we want to buy this. Like, do we want to buy it now? Shall I wait? Shall we just check out the Discord and see what happens? See if we get some nice people suggesting stuff. I'm not too sure. Does the new buff mean you need the MFF to be fastest on your account? Ideally, yes. Yeah, I usually have her fastest. Part of the reason why I'm never set up for PvP is that my Nova Star Soul is on my MFF. This is usually a problem. The Nova Star Soul on MFF actually has the reason that I want to burn enemies with it, so that I can use Phoenix. So that's why I have Nova Star Soul on MFF. So yeah, I will just wait and think about it a little bit more this week, and then probably I'm just going to get for the last stuff. But we still have stuff to do. Next stuff that we have to do, Primal Grimoire. We got a lot of stuff, ladies and gentlemen. We got a lot of things, and we got a lot of upgrade materials. So right now, let's get some upgrades. Let's see where we can take our attack. Ooh, 30 million broken, guys. 30 million, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, ladies and gentlemen. And can we get to 36? It is the 36 million attack, ladies and gentlemen. And we are not even done yet, because I haven't shown you this, but we can upgrade. So, use the original sigil as... Oh, I have to make a tutorial about this, by the way. This is also like complicated for people. 31. I don't know how far we can go. Yeah, wait. You can select all of those. We don't need those. Level up. Those we don't need. Those are all Star Expedition. We definitely don't need those. Those can go. This can go. And this can go. This can go too. Oh, we could still level? That's crazy. Green ones. We're using the red one now, actually. We can't check which one is which. That is like crazy work, by the way, that this doesn't work. 34 already? I'll just use the dodge rate holy damage one. And then we need like 1000, 2000. Okay, this is cap now. 33 is cap. I'm going to keep the materials. Like, I was thinking about upgrading this, like the Void Invasion one. But, A5 levels? Crazy expensive. So we now have 48 holy damage here. Dodge rate of 14, 4.7 million attack. Now, it might seem like this is already crazy. But this is non-homeowner, non-buffed LFA. So we can do a whole lot more. Let me show you guys how much attack we can now achieve on Mr. LFA. Oh wait, we don't need her. Forgot that I'm no longer using... Actually, that I'm no longer using my SQH as tenant for him. That is something that I tend to forget, but my tenant for him is actually a different hero. It's actually our wonderful SSM, because this guy way better tenant stats for this purpose. Then next up we are going to check whether or not this guy is fully equipped. He is, that looks good. Then her seems rather fine as well, ladies and gentlemen. Then the Soul Temple, where we are currently not equipped for this. Then we put some soul power here. We put some soul power there. We put some soul power also on Mr. SSM. That was wrong. That looks good. We could put soul power on other heroes too, but it doesn't matter right now. Let's just use our soul power so we have some power on our heroes. Soul power here, and we obviously want to have the soul power on you. Okay. And that brings us ooh, crazy stuff, ladies and gentlemen. 424 as promised. Big LFA. Big LFA. Shubham just joining the stream, looking at the screen, saying like, what's going on here? What's going on here? Here's some crazy work is going on. Some crazy work. 424 million attack we have right here. And this, by the way, I have to say, this is not the highest possible attack on my account. We are using Spectre Star Soul. If I put Pupil Star Soul on this guy would have way more attack even. It has flag, so I'm cheating a little bit. But we're cheating in a good way. So 424. 9.6 million power. Let's check a Tenant too. Tenant PDE. Also with 400 million attack. Just about made it. Which is crazy. This is just on her, by the way, because we are cheating. We have Pupil on her. So she doesn't even need the home to get 400 million. Because she has Pupil, Eternal Access. And this grants so much more attack. It's like 22 million more attack than on the LFA with the Spectre. So it's like a lot more. It's also 400 million PD. And then you compare and you see like only 277 on the Star Swordsman Mockman. Like if we just gave, let's give like a quick assessment here. If we just put some heroes together, not like super big, but let's see power. Wait, is this better? 48, 47, 48 I reckon. Not bad, 48. We could go way higher because we don't really have the power really on the right heroes and everything, you know. Why SDE how? And next video, we're doing the Transcendence series. We went to LFA. LFA was the last one. Our next hero that we have to check out is SDE. So SDE is currently set up so that we can make the next review about her. Afterwards, Star Alchemist Tom's Young. And then we are actually nearing in on Mockman already. So the time where we go into Void Campaign and I will absolutely crush Void Campaign is very, very near. Because we only have like 3 more reviews until we have SSM. And you saw SSM a second ago. So this will be madness. SDE pretty cool too. We're going to go into Time Plume a little bit. Can give a little bit of a spoiler. SDE, 300 million attack over here. We got Time Bloom Star Soul on her for the revive, for the Suns. We're going to do a little bit of PvP. We're going to do a little bit of probably SL. We have a 20 immunity roll with Holy Armor, so we're not really too set into actually clearing anything, but we're going to go for this, so it will be pretty cool. Will be pretty fancy. And yeah, this is also going to be the plan. But for now, well, we have this. So this is pretty cool. 424 mil. Which is crazy. But do you know what is even crazier? What is crazier than this? How much power you can achieve on like a normal hero at the moment. On like not a crazy hero. On like something like this. Let's just say, because we have like an SS tier, SSS lying around. We have like Janker, Defier, SSS lying around. So just like this, just like a normal SSS hero that you have in your bag, that everybody just has lying around, and you put this on a normal E5 hero. So just like everyday work, nothing too fancy going on here. You put this on a normal hero, you go ahead and you prep some soul power, You put the soul power on the SSS Mogman. And now what you get, and this is the crazy part, ladies and gentlemen, what you get is, you get a 223 million attack base Mogman. This is a 223 million attack base Mogman. No homeowner. No insane gear. 223 million attack. And do you guys will know what this means? Next Force War going to be absolutely insane in terms of normal hero clears. Because I can do X base SSM. X base SSM. And this is going to have way more power. So this is going to have like 260 million attack or something. We can go 260 million attack probably on like a base normal hero. With the right copy. And there are some rules to this. And we can keep this probably on this for the second, right? You can see the difference is pretty big if we go down to normal hero. So those guys don't get Grimoire. If you have like a 5-star, they don't get Grimoire. If you see, that's the difference. Like this is double the attack almost like if we go to the Patricia. And this is the reason is she gets Grimoire as E5 and she doesn't. So what we want is an Awakening and we want to have an E5 plus hero. Because on a normal hero and on a 3-star you just get Train. That's just Train. Yeah, and we got Force War Sigil, correct. But I reckon if we go ahead and we do this guy with like 300 million attack, he's probably going to one-shot everything. So with the Grimoire, we actually came now a few steps closer to normal hero clears, which is pretty crazy. So yeah, just like a thing. Maybe somebody wants to experiment, but I think we did this already. So for the people that have me in their friend list, I just set up the SSM. It's just like a 200 million attack SSM, so if you want to check this out, it's available. I know some people like Lex appreciate it. 1-star hero is not that interesting anymore. E5 is now interesting. So 1-star is just like 42 million, it's just Train. It's just like my Train attack buff. And the difference is like, if you have an E5, it becomes interesting how much you can get. And then the Awakening is really important. Like the difference between like this Tix with 84 million and the Mogman with 200 million is just in the Awakening on the hero. That is the only difference there is. Let's swap this out. I actually don't like to have that there. So yeah. Crazy work. Pretty crazy work. We're going to nuke Force War. It's going to be cool. We're maybe going to do some other stuff. I really want to do one thing still that I haven't done now. And I don't know, like, now it's expensive, you know. Before I sometimes was like, do I buy it? Do I not buy it? Do I buy it? Do I not buy it? I want to do big LOEs. Like really big LOEs. Like an SS tier or something with like really huge stats. And just do big LOEs and see what she can do. Take her into the most difficult stuff that we have that doesn't require her to be Transcendence Hero at the moment. High, Sealand, maybe next Void Vortex if they release, I don't know. And just see how much she can do if we put like 300 million attack on her. Some crazy stuff. That is currently the thing. And I want you to imagine at the same time how this guy's going to look. Because we're going to put we're going to put like Star Soul on him. He doesn't have Star Soul at the moment. We're going to put him in a big house. We're going to give him like really nice tenants. We're going to give him big attack. We're going to give him enhanced everything. Doesn't matter, everything. It's going to be enhanced. And we're going to make him really big. He's like, he has a few tenants. Aren't too crazy, like I don't like his tenants too much. But we do have decent copies of each of them. So we can make this work. At the same time, resonance doesn't matter too much anymore. So we can do big attack. We can do really big attack. Thing is, it still doesn't matter too much. I mean, if I now take... Where do we have it? I think it's on SDE, wait. If we now take SDE, we take like the artifact. We put it on this guy. We do holy damage, skill damage. Let's do that. 409. And we go into Void Campaign and we attack the Gustins. It's still not gonna one-shot them. Still not gonna one-shot them. So I doubt it's actually going to make a big difference. Oof! Ah! Double link! Who did the double link there? That's not cool. I love how the damage over time from these Nova Star Soldiers kills my entire team. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, LOE is pretty cool. Definitely. Okay. I just want to get one active skill with LFA to show you guys that he still probably doesn't remove 20% of HP there. Okay. Please don't link to LFA. Thank you. That's too bad. Wasn't too bad. Does he survive into turn 2? No, wait. No chance we can survive into turn 2. My heroes are so strong that every Gustin becomes an absolute murder machine. It becomes an absolute murder machine. So, yeah, it doesn't necessarily work out. The pinks, we have to really burst through this. But for LFA, like 30% really isn't bad. It's really good. I mean, right now I can't see us one-shotting them. But with a bit of extra power, maybe. He did take a ton of hits there. And I mean, like, if LFA can do 30% with these stats that we have, if LFA can do this, I mean, you also then know that we can probably one-shot everything. Like with, if we can do it with LFA, easy to do 3 times the damage with SSM. It's 3 links! For real. We had 3 links on SSM. On our LFA. 3 links. Yeah, the heals are huge. But doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Not important. It's just about like the little damage burst. SSM would absolutely nuke them. I don't care about the core. And no, they don't die to the healing curses. I know this works somehow like on the lower stages now where they changed the balance. It didn't work for me on 10.3.9. Never did. I tried it for the Vanity because I wanted to see if it works now. Because it used to work for Holmesian. This was wrong speed order somehow. I think, or was it? It was a little bit weird damage. Yeah, this is normal. Not uncommon. This is just like because my MFF does so much damage and burns them. It's like a pretty strong burn, and then the HP, they have way more HP than we do, obviously. Yeah. So they definitely didn't nuke themselves here. Oh, the burn is really unreliable. Could have had a little bit more damage there. Oh, the links are good. Ah, links aren't good. There's 1 link on us. 1 link is enough to kill us. 1 link on end of turn will definitely kill us. Oh, it's already killed us. Crazy. But see, we have healing curses here. Healing curses are available. Healing curses here, there, everywhere healing curses. And, yeah, didn't really matter. Didn't really do anything. Also, they didn't heal. Just pretty crazy that they didn't heal. Curse of Medusa. Oh, you mean, yeah, that also works. We can, basically anti-priest artifact. It doesn't have to be Curse of Medusa. I just want to see damage. It's pretty consistent. So it works fairly well. Which we could probably still enhance, but I just wanted to get like a decent idea of where we are. That was the main thing. So should mean that We probably... Now with the stats that we have, we should be able to one-shot Flame Shrine. Ah. Depends on the boss a little bit, but we should be able to one-shot Flame Shrine. We don't have Flame Shrine at the moment. But once we have it, we can one-shot it. This is all done. All of this is done. Good. Gate of the Void. Okay, we can't really test it here, right? I do 174. Path planning is good. Smash. Just like with Flame Shrine team, but it's okay. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like in PvP, we can one-shot boss and but he has no team. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. I was experimenting with this team. But it wasn't really a good team. And also we removed Artifact from SDE and forgot to put it back on. I should have shown that. That is pretty fancy. Once SDE dies, she puts up the sun. And once she revives, the sun actually gets removed. I tried this a few times. Oh, we have Tiamo here. We can attack Tiamo. If Tiamo's still in chat. Look at that. I think Tiamo's already dead and doesn't know it yet. He just died. He was hit by the ult from SDE. SDE burn. Absolutely insane. Oh yeah, so I don't really want to do a whole lot of PvP. Just wanted to get the stream out, do a little bit of fun with the stuff with that. I think we are really through it. We can try, because one guy asked for this, the anti-priest artifact. I have to check which one it is. I didn't use it for some time. Damage against ranger, mage, priest, Eye of Hell I have. We can try Eye of Hell. SDE damage is really not bad. SDE has huge damage, actually. Yep, double link, thank you. Like, for the demonstration, this sucks, but I think every other stage would have died already. And no longer, Zox. It used to be the case... It's like difficult to explain. Up until we got Divine Power and Destiny Transition, it used to be the case that every single Transcendence hero had its own multiplier for the stats. And with Divine Power, it somehow got normalized again. They normalized it so that warriors are again the best tenants in all cases. And before that, SDE actually used to be the best tenant. That's actually a little bit less damage, I have to say. It was a little bit less damage. I think I didn't personally use the anti-priest and anti-whatever artifacts again. Or do we get a second ult? That would be crazy. Do we get a second ult? Oh no, we don't. Thank you. MFF just can't die early on. Possible. Second ult would have been crazy. Yeah. I noticed that they aren't displayed. Yeah, I saw that. They aren't displayed. I don't know if they necessarily don't work, but they weren't displayed. With all links on MFF, can she just die? Thank you. And then we will get no links on LFA. They will all be on DGN. Instant that. It's like if you don't have holy armor, it's absolutely insane how much damage this does. And I don't really have holy armor on those heroes. I had holy armor on LFA, on SSM. Insane. You can take like 4 or 5 hits with SSM and holy armor. Absolutely massive. So that's a lot less damage. I think honestly, Deific is just better. Aspen position. Now Aspen position is intentionally front row here. It's a little bit easier actually to go with LFA front row against Gustin. Because he has like a secondary hit and that hits all of the Gustin. So every time he does an active skill, you would otherwise trigger like... you would trigger multiple... Oh. They just kill him? Did they just outright kill him? Mad! Nova damage. Actually crazy. How many Grimoire Essence did you get since its release? Can't tell you. No idea. No idea. I can just tell you the level and maybe 113 is the level. That's the level. But I don't know how much. I don't know. Still want to do some pulls. Oh wait, we can actually We have another slot now. We can actually put up one more. I now have Espen Dungeon, level 1. So that's very useless. We need to get Void Campaign too. I think I will go for Void Campaign next. I wanted to get like a better one for Star Expedition. I think next I'm going to summon for Void Campaign. I'm just going to go ahead, maybe, and go like Void Campaign. We can summon a little bit for it. We have 4. We have 4. We can summon a little bit. Let's do a little bit. Little bit of Void Campaign summoning. We got like an ugly blue one. I got another ugly blue one. Can we get the green one? Yellow. Still ugly. One more. Very yellow, very ugly. Okay, that was it. That was it. Yeah. You could also get it randomly tier 1. Anniversary had the random event part in it. So you could get it for as random drop there, and people got vastly different amounts, and if you whaled a lot, of course you got a lot more. In regards to Glorious Treasury, because some people will ask about this, I will keep this loot for now. And I will come to a decision throughout the week. I want to take some time to think about it. Zox, I'm also still planning, and I will have to say this, I'm planning a video on stats for those. Because obviously we see precision, we see reduced dot received, and I just want to point out like some recommendations of what I want to go for, and also which game modes I like. Because I don't think like every single game mode is great. Of course you can have like a game mode that you like. So if you say I have like a big battle going on in free team up, go free team up, sure. But for most people, like I think either Void Campaign or Void Invasion are like the most important ones. I have like the Star Expedition stuff going on. I want to do a little bit more damage. Stuff like Sealand is at the moment just not worth summoning for. I think Force War is actually pretty cool. Like Force War, honestly, at the moment, right now at this balancing, Force War is pretty cool. Because Force War, a good treasure in Force War with some dodge, maybe some all damage there, that could really give you the clear with like no Transcendence heroes. And then you could get like place 1. But Force War for me is like, I can be good at Force War 1 or 2 more times and then I'm done with it. Or I can be bad at Force War 5 or 6 more times and then I'm done with it. So I'm done with it either way fairly soon. So I don't really care about it anymore. But Force War is an interesting one. It's an interesting one, definitely. There aren't necessarily too many new modes, so it's not that interesting. I think Void Invasion is definitely one of the ones that could give you a ton of loot, yeah. I think Void Campaign is like a thing. I mean, of course you get loot there, but also you're pretty fairly done with the important unlocks. Sigils from Void Campaign won't work on Void Invasion. No, they split this. Some people even think that now Treasure Train is split and does no longer work on Void Invasion. I couldn't prove this now. But this is split. Void Invasion are the Void bosses. And Void Campaign is just like regular Void Campaign. So yeah, it's a big difference now. Big difference. We have to see. I don't know about that. We're going to do some interesting stuff. Going to be some interesting videos. Not today. Not tomorrow. We're going to think of some things. We now have the 400 million attack LFA. It's fairly powerful. I want to do some Flame Shrine with it. And I will do it alone. And like, I will post it. I can post it maybe on... maybe I can post a video on the Discord. So if you are not in the Discord yet, is a link down in the description. And if you want to join SG Hub from tomorrow on, there will be Starry Gem sales there again. We are going to make an announcement. Discord.gg/SGHub should also be down in the description. So you can join there as well. And also Discord.gg/SGHub, aside from a lot of Starry Gem selling that's going on there, of course. We actually do have a super active general chat. I don't know, guys. Shout out to everybody that is chatting on SG Hub. Definitely insane. You guys still hunting for that X tier role. We have like certain roles for awakening tiers. The more you chat, the higher your awakening tier. And X tier has like special name colors. So some people are chasing that X tier role. and are pretty crazy for it and have surpassed me already in like ranking, which is insane. And I looked today, and I have to say, we have 2 special candidates there that somehow managed to send 600 and 700 messages more than me. Which is crazy. I mean, like at the moment, we don't have tickets that I have to work on. So that's another thing, but like, this is crazy. This is crazy. Absolutely crazy. So you guys are mad. So yeah, 424 million, that's a wonderful time to end the stream, a wonderful screen to end the stream. Welcome Soul. Hope you had a great time. Just finishing up on the stream. And then I'm going to enjoy the rest of my evening here. We have to see. And I hope you enjoyed the stream, guys. Pretty happy that we were very, very active. Did we break the 200 on the stream? Yes, we did. 213 was the peak. Thank you guys for that. Appreciate it. Over 200. Absolutely insane. Or like just a normal stream here. So yeah. Final thoughts maybe on this event before we end it. I think it's a little bit of a veil that the age puts above our eyes by just adding more loot to the event. The event isn't too insane. If I were to do this again, I certainly wouldn't go for the max completion. I just wanted to show the max completion entertainment stuff. But I wouldn't go for it again. For me right now, personally, Treasury 6 and go. You can max this now, so this is good. Like 6 drops for Star Soul, so you can make a little bit more progress there. But I think like if this update came and was the same cost as before, I would say it's great. And it's actually appropriate because now Star Soul isn't the newest power mechanic, so could be cheaper, could be alright. Yeah, but now I don't know. Let's convert a little bit. Conversion rate 26,200. Still rather low. Crazy. And changes every day. I don't know why. So, with that, guys, thank you for joining into the stream, and we'll see us in the next one.